We are live.
I'm calling to order the March 30th Select Board meeting. Everyone's present. And we'll start right off with the town clerk report.
Okay, it's alone today, so I have absolutely nothing prepared. Do you have any questions on the warrant?
No.
Okay.
That's it?
I'm all set.
I can vouch for your busyness. It was crazy. Really crazy. We're using our OWL camera, which we've used in the past. It's kind of fun. So, are we? Does that look super live? It does. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Has everyone had a chance to go look at the agenda? Did you want one, Aaron?
I didn't get
Oh,
one.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay, make it.
Is it on the website?
It should be.
Yeah. I'll go grab it from
Okay,
there.
sounds good. I'll make a motion that we approve the agenda as written.
I'll second.
All in favor? Give them a chance to look at it.
Yep.
So, we haven't looked at the minutes. Okay, why don't we take a second? I did go through it. Why don't you go through that? Oh, I see a photo of the recycle.
That's all I know.
Oh, nice, huh?
I haven't seen anything.
She put a picture on the website
Okay.
of the billboard.
Okay.
You good?
Yep.
Hang on for a second,
Yeah.
I'll make a motion that we accept the minutes as written.
Second.
All in favor?
Sign it. There we go.
Next on our agenda, we have bills to be paid. They total $50,422.67. I haven't looked to see if Emily's been posting the warrants from the previous
She had
week.
a copy last time.
She did?
Posted, yeah.
Okay.
So
And
she
then there
probably
was,
posts the sign.
yeah.
Yeah, I just leave her, and, she scans it and then returns it to me. So
Okay,
it's great.
there was a question about how she was posting by side, and I
Oh,
didn't know.
I don't know.
Okay, I didn't know what that was. We have a payment to Southern Maine Planning and Development. It's a grant that will be reimbursed Eastern Salt for both Secocas and Maplewood. A phone bill to Consolidated, Norm and Kent for their mileage. Tuck Earthworks for equipment, Shea and Sons, excavating. Looks like they've been working on the roads. Stacy for our cleaning, and Maine Secretary of State. So those will go on the website.
So the phone bill went down $100 By removing those few lines that we did? Wow.
But still, I still have questions about some of the lines that we have, although some of those could not be removed because it had to do with the two lines that we had consolidated for you and then.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Emily's the one that talked to consolidating
Right.
and really kind of, got
Yeah.
into the depths of it, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, I do remember that explanation for one of them.
Something to do with a contract too, that we were locked in a contract and
We
would
are
cost some
until-
money
yeah.
to get out of the contract,
Yeah.
so.
Oh, yeah, here's all my writings, fax number, plate. Okay.
So we'll pay both invoices online.
That's good, I'm gonna put that right here so you,
Yeah, thanks.
so we don't forget them. Ads, we put an ad in today for, the public hearing for 04047. That's gonna be April 14th. We also put a small ad in for the staff meeting that we're gonna hold, for all elected officials and town employees. And that will be on the 16th of March at 4:00.
Perfect.
Yeah. So the ads remaining to be put in that weren't put in today are for the RFPs for the plow. And we'll have to put that in for next week. But we probably could put something on the website now, on the Facebook page.
What is the rescheduled date for, the planning board hearing?
I don't have that. Yeah. Did you guys get anything? No, I have not seen anything.
No.
Okay.
No. Meetings, I think Wednesday would be a workshop for the planning board. And in terms of meetings, we've also been asked by the land share writers to use this facility for their meetings, which they wanna hold on, April 2nd, correct, Thursday?
Correct.
So it's coming right up. Discussion items, the animal control officer stopped by today, he is, without a phone as of Wednesday from Leamington. We did approve the purchase of his vest, his bulletproof vest, and so we'll have a phone. Is there anything else that he bought a chip reader,
Yep.
and is there anything else that we were going to look at?
Is anything gonna bill us, or?
Yeah, so talked to the town manager and told him that we need an invoice for $300 just to show that we were now the owners of the vest, and he responded last Thursday, said, "Will do." So
Okay.
that's the last time I heard from him.
Is David gonna give us a receipt for the chip reader that he paid for?
He said he is not because he's going to keep it for himself.
Yeah, it wasn't,
That's easy.
I don't think it was an expensive.
I think it was $14. Yeah, it wasn't an expensive item. Yeah, so I think we got to figure out from David what items.
Absolutely necessary.
Now that he'll know as of Wednesday what he doesn't have and does have,
Right.
and so then we'll be able to determine what we do need. I know that the problem with the list is the list doesn't include the stuff that he was going to keep, so I don't know.
Oh, that's right, because they decided not to, they decided to hold on.
Right, so I think we need to circle back with him to determine what specific items he needs, get a link to whatever those items are, and then make those purchases. Or get approval and then make those purchases. So I can reach out to him and
Sure, once,
see.
especially once you hear from Leamington too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let them know what we're doing there.
The only thing I think immediately that we need to approve is we need a case for this phone. So I'll make a motion that we spend up to $15 on a case for the what will now be the ACO phone.
I'll second that. All in favor? Okay. Especially we can get that going by Wednesday. So if
Yep.
there's an issue, we call the town hall and then we'll get in touch with them.
Yep. But he'll have that hopefully Thursday.
Yeah.
Well, if you have the login for the account,
I do.
I can work on it.
Okay.
If you wanna forward that.
Yep.
And I can get that active tomorrow.
Oh, that'd be good. It's a track phone.
Yeah, I recognized the login, but it wouldn't let me go anywhere without resetting the password, so.
All good with ACO for now?
I believe so.
Next, on our discussion items, we had a request from both Silver Therapeutics and Rejuvenate to extend their hours. Currently, our ordinance allows them to be open from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. I believe they want to be open from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. And they also are asking for a change to be open on Sundays. Their reasoning is that business hours on the weekend, especially in the summer when there are lots of summer people that come up here for the weekends, that they're losing a big chunk of business. That request would require a change in the cannabis facility ordinance, an amendment, and also a special town meeting, a public hearing first, I believe, and then a vote by the town. And we have not, we haven't set any of those dates yet, or even really did. We'll have to discuss, maybe workshop that a little bit, looking at our ordinance and the request itself. I did forward that to you guys. Yeah, and I can forward it again if need be, but I think that will come up in our workshop on Thursday. The Boston Post-Cane we have open, and we have somebody that we would like to present the cane to, and we need to get in touch with their family first before we make any announcements about who it is. So I'll work on that tomorrow. Land share right, I mentioned that in meetings. So, yeah, I just wanted to mention too, we got a notice from Eco Maine. You know what I didn't do? I didn't just mention the CEO report. I'll do that after I have that. Eco Maine is just increasing their fees from $118.75 per ton to $116. Going from $116.50 to $118.75. It's a 1.93% increase from previous rates. That is an increase in their tipping fees. So, leading into that is the need to recycle. I'll go back to the code enforcement officer's quarterly report. We met with both Norm and Kent this afternoon to discuss permit fees, some violations that are going on in the town that need to be looked at. That was part of our workshop. And Norm he reinforced the fact that he'd be handing these reports in quarterly. So what we have here are building permits, one new home, one new store, a pole barn and a garage, and then some remodeling, some plumbing permits, certificates of occupancy, golf club, new homes, bakery store, and a change of use. So we'll post this on the website too. I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we want to edit out some of the commentary that was directed towards us at the bottom, around printers and things like that. But yeah.
Yep. And what we would be editing out is that the CEOs have requests for office equipment that we're well aware of that our IT budget can't support until we go back to town meeting. So that is code enforcement. Let's see.
It also applies to the assessor too, because every time he prints something, he has to come into our room, and that takes time all day long, so.
And hours today.
Yep.
Can't print, can't scan. I did call Chris and leave a message saying he absolutely has to make a physical appearance here.
Okay.
And we'll call him again tomorrow. One thing I wanted to mention is that Emily, I think a gentleman came into the office. He was the outreach vet assistance specialist, I think out of Sanford, who would like to come in to do a presentation at some point, just a small meeting or gathering for any vets in town that need assistance. And
Veterans,
yeah, veterans.
just to make sure we're clear.
Just to make sure you know, I know we have discussions about ACOs, but this is right, this is veterans. And just to offer what they have for assistance in whatever a veteran may feel they need or need assistance to find out about. I think that's something that we could probably do, set him up with, if we can get back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think that's great for the town.
Yeah. And I'll just quickly mention again that on Wednesday, April 8th at 6:30, the York County Government Building, there is the York County Budget Committee caucus. They usually like somebody from each town to go. I know I've never been, and most of the towns that are listed don't have representatives either. But that's coming up in April. Starting in April 2nd, we will return to live streaming our workshops. It will probably be like from 5 to 6 on Monday, and then maybe 3 to 4 on Thursdays, which would leave us a half an hour to kind of get ourselves together as a select board, and it's still open to the public and anybody welcome to attend. Anybody else have anything?
Just have a quick question.
Sure.
So today I got a certificate of insurance from Shaw Brothers. I'm assuming that means that Maya's gonna be using Shaw Brothers for paving. Is that probably safe to assume?
If that's who we got, he said he was gonna put it out to bid and get the best price, so that's.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So they're not gonna be paving like next week. Is he gonna get some quotes so we kinda know?
He was
Where
gonna
we're
get
at?
some quotes as far as I knew, and he's
Okay.
gone this week.
Okay,
He's gone to Costa Rica for the week,
okay.
so.
We just need to look at his budget. I just don't want him to go ahead and hire someone else and start paving, cause that gets expensive really quick.
Really quick.
So if we could get quotes ahead of time.
Right.
And get approval from the board, I
Yeah.
think that's safer.
Yeah.
And at least understand what roads he's gonna do.
Right, I know he did, he came in and talked to us, and Mountain Road was definitely one that he was looking at.
Is there any way he could come in at least once a month to either, if you're gonna live stream workshops, I mean, it's kinda nice to know what he's planning on, just in general. He doesn't seem to like written work plans, so just conversations, verbal, like what he's gonna pave and who he's gonna use and what his plans, he must have some idea on like culvert replacement and ditching and stuff,
Yep, he did
so-
talk about culvert replacement as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we can ask him to come to a workshop, you know, and have and
At
talk
least
about
to
what
check
his-
in like once a month would be
would be
helpful.
very reasonable, I totally agree.
That would be really helpful.
The budget committee is gonna have him come and talk to them about what his plans are as well, so.
I think the people really need to understand what his plan is.
Yep.
I mean, he gets a very healthy budget. So, yeah,
Yep,
that would be
I think
great
that's-
if
I
you
think
could
that's
request that of
a
him.
reasonable request. I won't reach out till the following week, but.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be great. It's just gonna start getting busy with these guys.
Yeah,
So,
very busy.
Yep. Any idea when he's gonna unpost the roads?
No. Yeah.
Okay.
I know they have 6 weeks from the date of posting, that they can't leave it up, but,
Okay.
yeah. So,
All right,
yeah.
cool.
Everything seems dry out there, I think.
Yeah, different towns are coming down, so.
Yeah.
There's still some roads around here that are a little.
Oh, there's definitely still some, yeah.
Anything that's really shaded.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
The nice weather today and the wind is helping.
for sure. Updates, anybody? No?
Just that we worked on our permit fees, so we're gonna.
Yep, we worked, that was part of our workshop today, working on permit fees. We will have those discussed a little bit more probably at the workshop and vote on Monday. Yeah,
I'll just need a copy of that, cause I'll have to update my cash receipt. I'll need a
Absolutely.
copy to make sure we're doing it right.
and we're gonna have Emily go through and we'll have to update on the website all of the
Great.
schedule of fees.
Excellent.
Yeah,
And we'll post them in the lobby as well.
right.
Because they're probably fees or permits people aren't aware of. They're supposed to have like
Yeah.
generator, backup generator fees and things like that.
Nice.
Solar, interesting things. Here, I'm gonna pass that over for your initials too. That's payroll that I didn't put in with the warrant.
I did start to tackle the draft for a growth management ordinance, so did did get a draft together of a another town in York County that has a growth management ordinance, and just kind of went through it, reformatted it, obviously downsized it from that community. It was a much bigger one than ours, but got it more into line with where I kind of expect us to be. But obviously, it's in the very early initial stages. But we've at least started that process. I know that question came up in the special town meeting about that, where we were in that. So we've moved on from the contemplative stage to the
Drafting.
put pen to paper stage.
Right. So that was positively voted on at our annual town meeting. People thought favorably of having some kind of a limit to growth. There's a lot of activity going on in the town, so it's not. Anything else going on?
That's it.
That's
Our
it.
plow bids will be going up and next week.
Sounds good. I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
All in favor?